she's a total, that may just be her interaction with you, or or his interaction with you. She may not be a to everybody else. Have you guys ever wondered why is it that when you encounter some people that on the surface it seems like you should like them, because say they are very friendly, say they smile a lot, you know, they're like, and you know, they say all the right things, right? And to everybody else around them, they seem to be liked, right? They do all the right things. Well, at least it looks like they're doing all the right things. But for some reason, when you encountered them, you just got, I don't know, like maybe we would say things like, I just don't gel with them. Or I don't vibe with them. You know, we'll say things like that. But you don't really know why. You're just kind of like, I can't put my finger on it. Like they didn't like slap me or anything. Like they didn't, you know, steal my man. Like nothing like that. Like you can't really put your finger on it, because on the outside, they come across to be okay. But you're just like, no. That's your energy. That's your vibrational energy. That's your source energy, right? We know that we're all an energy source. Like energy is everything and everything is energy, right? And so when you come across people and you just are like, I don't know what it is, but I just don't click with them, right? That's your energy telling you that, giving you that kind of bad feeling, or that kind of, you know, hold off. No, that's your energy source telling you to do that. It's sending you like a vibrational warning sign that this person is not on your vibrational frequency, right? And you know how oftentimes we'll just kind of try to make ourselves be in that relationship, because like I said, there's nothing on the outside that indicates that anything's wrong with this person, or maybe everybody else around this person kind of likes this person, but you inside are feeling like, I'm not really feeling them. And so because you can't really justify it or make any logical sense of it, you continue to be around that person, or you continue to be in that clique or that group, but you're like, I'm not feeling this, right? Pay attention to those kind of signs, you guys, right? Or say for instance, you guys have been around a kid. Like it seems to me that like children are the most like apparent and aware, and because they don't have the vocabulary yet to put it to words, they do things like cry. Like I'm sure you guys have seen this before, where like it's Uncle so-and-so and he just came over for the holidays, and this baby, like you go, oh, here's the new baby, and you go to give the baby to Uncle so-and-so, and the baby's like, ah, like the baby could have been peaceful as heck just a minute ago, but the minute you go to put the baby in Uncle so-and-so's lap, the baby is like crying and just like out of control. And you know, we're usually like, oh, maybe the baby's hungry, or maybe the baby wet his pamper, you know, something like that. Those are signs that this child who doesn't know how to articulate it in words is basically saying, like, no, like their vibration is wrong, it's off, they're picking up an energy that they're unable to articulate, but they're trying to tell us as the adults, like, by through crying or kicking or screaming that no, this energy source is bad or is bad for me, right? We need to really start paying attention to that and pay attention to your feelings when you are around someone. And even if you encounter someone and you're getting that feeling and because you don't have a reason not to be around them, and so you continue to be around them, stop yourself from doing that. Try and stop yourself from doing that. Like, I'm not saying that if it's somebody at your job that you just have to be around because you have to communicate with them. Do what you have to do, get it done. But as far as like being around them socially, you don't have to do that, right? Because you're getting the vibe. You're getting kind of like a sign from the universe is telling you that that's a bad connection for you, right? And kind of on that same vein, ask yourself, like, if you are around someone and say they don't vibe, say it's like a good friend of yours, and say they don't vibe with this other person, right? But you're like, but me and other person, we get along just fine, right? Be aware, you guys, of people who they're not, I don't think they know what they're doing, but people who are just like, because I dislike Sally Sue, then they want you, because you're their friend, they want you to no longer like Sally Sue, not realizing that your connection with or your communication with Sally Sue is not flawed. There's no problem, right? The reason why that is because you and Sally you all are on the same vibrational level, right? And Sally and your friend just may not be on the same vibrational level. So you kind of can't assume that just because you don't like someone or just because you're in conflict with somebody, don't require or ask someone else to be on the same kind of level that you're on with that person that they're upset with or that person that they dislike, right? Don't just assume that just because this person is your friend or you're close to them or a family member or whatever, that just because you guys are tight, that then if you have some kind of quarrel or some kind of issue with somebody else, don't ask them to then say, hey, you then shouldn't be in communication with them, right? You should take up the same, fight that I'm taking up, that I have with them, right? Because oftentimes they probably are not having the same struggle that you're having with that person, right? Because we all have vibrations, we all have energy that we give off, and all of our energies are not going, are not going to vibe. Some people you just don't click with, yet some people you could have just met them and you feel like kindred spirits. You feel like, I feel like I've known you all my life and you're a stranger, or I just met you 2 days ago. Like, that's because your energies are the same. That's because you have a vibrational connection with them. So when you see them in their physical form and they see you in your physical form, when you guys see each other again, right? Because you guys know each other from a past life, if you will. Like, you guys just, your energies connect. I know you, you know me, and it just works, right? So just because someone else that you may also be close with or good friends with doesn't vibe with someone else that or that you're have a good relationship with, it's because their energies are not in sync, right? Their energies are not in sync. And so don't just assume that just because somebody is your friend or that they are close to you, that they're going to either have the same good connection with one of your other friends, or if you are not having a good connection with another friend or family member, don't assume that this person over here that you're close with is going to have that same issue with them, because they may not, just simply because their energies may get along and connect just fine. They may be on the same vibrational frequency as them. You just are not, right? So I hope that you guys kind of see, as we're going along this journey, that ultimately it all comes down to having a better understanding of people, right? That you try as much as possible not to judge other people, but also through your judgment, try your best not to kind of enforce those same kind of beliefs onto someone else, right? So just because you may dislike someone and you all don't vibe, or you have an issue with them, don't try to put those same beliefs of hey, I dislike this person, I don't like being around this person. Don't put those same beliefs on someone else that you're close to, or a good friend over here that you're close to. Don't put that same kind of, I guess, negative energy onto them and their relationship with the other person, because that's your relationship with that person. Don't expect your friend to have that same kind of relationship or even interaction with that very same person that you dislike. I hope this video helped you guys, and kind of also to be aware of, you know, when you're out and about and you're seeing, you know, people out and about, and you see somebody at work and you're just like, she's a total, that may just be her interaction with you, or or his interaction with you. She may not be to everybody else. And I know that's kind of like hard to hear, but it is true. Like, you may be giving off an energy, or you may be giving off something that she just may be like that with you. But she may be just fine, you know, with everybody else, right? So I help you guys with this, and just kind of become aware that if you are one of those people that, you know, if you're mad at somebody, you want everybody else to be mad at them as well along with you, that try your best to, you know, try to be aware of it, and like not ask people to dislike somebody just because you dislike them. They may just be having their own interaction and good vibes going with that person, and they may just be having an absolute great relationship. And if that's the case and they get along, hopefully you'll get to a place where you say, well, then that's great, right? It's not to say that you need to get along with everybody. It's just simply to say that if they get along with one of your other friends and they're having a good time, let them have their good time and their good relationship. It may just be you that you guys' energy or vibration is not aligned. I'll leave you guys on that with this video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.